managed to get work today. New day, new beginning or something like that. It is January 4th today. And yes, we're just going to be working today, plus who knows what. So we'll see how today goes, because I'm about as clueless as you guys right now. I got my first job, which I'll be going to Reading to drop off. I'll be going to a town near me to pick up. The audio for this GoPro hopefully should be a bit better because the door's open. I've changed the door on the GoPro. But also, when I listened to the audio last time, it was like, I don't know how to describe it, like something was rubbing against the microphone or something. So I'm not sure whether the microphone's going to sound like something's rubbing against it today in this video. And if so, I do apologise. If that happens again, I'm going to need to try and find another way really to fit the GoPro properly to the van. What I'm going to do in a second is pull over and put on some language podcasts. I'm going to go with Polish this morning. May switch over to Spanish in a bit, but just woken up, so I'm like at my most awake, I guess. For some reason this morning I woke up and it didn't take me long before I woke up, because I think normally I wake up, I'll then go back to bed for like 15 minutes and then I'll wake up again, and I think that period of 15 minutes ruins you basically. I think it sends you back to sleep and you try and wake up until you're half asleep, half awake, and then you don't wake up for hours afterwards. So yeah, this morning I just woke straight up because I wanted to get up. I wanted to get to doing something like work related, because I need to earn money. I looked at my balance today. Can't say that it's doing well, to be honest. With Christmas, not having to, but like with Christmas buying presents and with being off for so long around Christmas, where every time I work I have to buy the fuel, but then I'm not earning a lot of money basically. When I worked on Thursday, there wasn't a lot of money, to be honest, that I earned that day, like in profit. So I really need to like work continuously throughout January, February, and just try and work every single day with the Monday to Friday, and hope that I can earn a decent amount of money in that, like in terms of profit. I'll earn a decent amount of money, but a lot of it will go back into the van on fuel and on other expenses,
Teraz usłyszysz kilka pytań. Możesz spróbować na nie odpowiedzieć lub posłuchać odpowiedzi. Klienci są mili. Czy klienci są mili?
Tak, klienci są mili.
Tak, klienci są mili.
I listen to this way too.
Klara lubi czytać i pisać.
Pause that. Alright, we're only around the corner from my first pickup. I'm hoping, I don't know what it is, by the way, like I get given these jobs, normally I'm not even told what they are, but normally they're not too heavy, unless you're from like a tile shop or something. So this will probably be like a few boxes or something, not too heavy. So we'll see what we get, and then we'll have to go fill up fuel, I reckon. Well, you don't have to fill up fuel right now, but like I also have my AdBlue that I need to fill up as well, so maybe I'll get that out the way basically. Interesting first pickup. Just reviewed the GoPro footage. Turns out when I'm driving, something rubs against something and the audio still isn't perfect. So I'm going to try and avoid speaking too much while I'm driving until I can get like the audio sorted. And then again, I'm going to have to edit that audio to try and make it better anyway. But yeah, I'll see what I can do anyway. Regardless of that, we have 1 hour and 6 minute drive to Pagbourne. We'll get there at 12:15. Just finished my delivery to Pagbourne, so currently in Pagbourne. This GoPro, this is the open door by the way, in case you never seen a GoPro before. the Hero 4. It's an older one, but it does the job. I've literally recorded 2 videos on it today, and the 32GB SD card is now full, so I now can't use it for the rest of the day. To make it worse, I've literally got my laptop with me, and I've got everything with me, apart from like the 2 or 3 wires and bits that I need to transfer a micro SD card into the Apple Mac laptop. So I could have transferred it right now, deleted the footage, and then started again. But no, I can't because I forgot the damn wires. So you live and you learn, I guess. Right now, just currently waiting in a random like park area, I guess. When I say park, I mean like business park. Waiting for like any jobs really to come in. Yeah, I mean, I got not much to do in the meantime apart from just sit on my phone and do language learning. Obviously, can't really show you that unless I screen record, but then it's got like no, what you call it, like, it's got no like audio over the top or anything. I don't really know, but I can't really show you much because it's all on my phone. I use my phone to film these vlogs because it's just so much easier for me than using like a massive camera or anything. So I'll sit around for a bit, maybe do some languages and chill. The audio that you've been maybe hearing, depending on how I edit this video while I've been driving anyway, is Polish mini stories, they're called, on an app called Link, which is one I use like daily. The app is all to do with listening and reading. I actually featured it in my vlog yesterday. But basically Link is a really, really useful app for me. I love reading and listening. I think it's a really powerful tool when it comes to language learning. And I use it just when I'm driving. I listen to all the audio, and sometimes I'll switch it up a bit and go over to like podcasts or like use other bits because Link has way more than just 60 mini stories. But at my level, 60 mini stories work really well for me. But sometimes I'll go over to Spotify, switch it up a little bit, listen to a podcast. Maybe it's a little bit harder for me, but it's at least something different content. So while I'm driving, because I'll spend a good 6-7 hours a day, maybe longer than that, driving, you know, I'm spending almost that entire time listening to my languages. So today I've chosen Polish. Typically I'll stick to one language in a day, although sometimes I do change. Tomorrow, possibly I'll go for Spanish. The day after, maybe I'll try a bit of Japanese, but again, with my Japanese, it's so elementary right now, it's not worth me trying to get like hours and hours and hours worth of listening in at this particular point. As I advance a little bit in my Japanese within a month or 2, then maybe I'll try to start listening like properly to things a lot more. But in the meantime, not as important for me, I would say. I know the whole idea is to get as much as possible in when it comes to like absorbing the language and what's called input, but I prefer to try and input my Polish and Spanish at the minute to try and improve those languages, as those languages are ones that I've got hold on. Especially my Polish, I really want to try and improve it. And my Polish is at this sort of state where like, if I continue, it will be fine. I can continue to improve. But if I stop my Polish lessons or my Polish learning in general, I can really see my Polish declining to a point of where I was maybe a year ago when I started learning the language. So I don't want my Polish to diminish, and so because of that I want to like continue. So very much so when I'm driving or when I'm at home or whatever, like Polish is, out of the 3 languages, my main language that I try to learn. Spanish is one that I just maintain, and every time I maintain it I try to improve. So I maintain it by doing reading or listening to it, but not as much as my Polish. Maybe like Polish I'll do 4 times a week, Spanish I'll do 2 times a week, Japanese maybe once or twice a week as well, something along those lines. So yeah, that's what I'm listening to today, in case you were curious. Yeah, let's see how long it takes for me to get a new job for me to go and collect. Literally like 2 seconds into like my trying to learn languages, I get 3 jobs sent in, all from the same place, and go into different locations. So yeah, let's continue with the driving. Find my key and start the engine. Obviously I don't have my GoPro at the minute, so I'll just record whenever I can record. I think they've stolen someone's bins. Funny fuckers. Currently in Slough, here to pick up some car parts from BMW or somewhere on behalf of BMW. This is all I have to go to 2 different locations. This is going to Southampton and this is going to where I am now, which is Basingstoke. just done my delivery here in Basingstoke at some little shop or something, BMW or something like that. Now I'm going to Southampton to do another delivery. Well, the final one, the one you just saw in the back of my van. Southampton, then we'll see if we can get any deliveries going back from Southampton, because I'm only paid when I've got stuff in the van that I'm delivering. I'm not paid to like travel home, basically, because again, self-employed and all that. So if I travel back from Southampton without any jobs, I literally don't get paid for the mileage basically coming back. So see if we can get some jobs coming back. If not, we'll have to just take the hit. And also I'm starving right now, I'm not gonna lie, but I also don't have any money spare to get myself any food. I do have, I should probably get them out before I start driving again. I do have some, where are they? Almond nuts, so they can keep me going for a while. It's just, there's only so many of the same thing you can eat before you get like super bored of them. I mean, like, I'll eat like maybe a handful or so, and then I'll be sick of almonds. So then, oh yeah, let's try and eat the cashew nuts. But the issue is, I've already been eating these today, and I've almost finished them. There's like a few left. That's all I got in this van, because I had some apples, but they've been in this van now for like quite a while, and I think they're about as good as, you know, the bin basically. They're not good to eat. Which are just over here. I mean, they look okay. They do look okay. There's only 2 left, but I bet they're not good to eat. They don't even have a sell-by date on them, because this is what I normally get when I'm eating on the road or whatever. But yeah, I'll have to maybe buy something from a supermarket, but it have to be very cheap, because I literally have no money at all. You know, until this Friday, because luckily I get paid every week. As long as I do the work, then I'm paid weekly on every Friday. So that's the good thing. I don't have to wait an entire month like most workplaces do. Behind me you can see the BMW. We're actually in we're in Southampton, but we're in a place called Eastleigh, which is like just outside of Southampton. Yeah, currently we're here. The sun is setting and it's only like 4 o'clock. But I finished my deliveries at the minute. I'm just waiting to see if I get any more. Yeah, it's just a waiting game at the minute. I hope I get more. I've not made too much money today. I've made probably in profit about £10 to £15, because I spent most of it on the fuel and the AdBlue that I had earlier as well. I also want to get some food, so then that's gonna take me down a little bit. There's an Audi just around the corner, so we're gonna have a look in the Audi, I think, and get something to eat. But I really can't afford to pay more than like £3. I've arrived at Audi just around the corner from where I was 2 seconds ago. There's a pound stretcher right there, and I don't know which one's cheaper, because they're both very cheap shops. I just said that really weirdly. They're both very cheap shops even. I don't know which one to try. Pound Stretcher has more like home goods and stuff. See if you can have a look in there. And the door's open for no reason. I don't know which one I want to go into. Ended up spending about £5 or so, which is okay. Like I said, I couldn't really afford it, but I'm not going to be buying any more food this week, hopefully, because from tomorrow I'm going to be preparing some like noodles for me to eat on the way as well, as I'm out and about. So hopefully that should keep me full. But for the meantime, I bought enough food maybe to last me a few days anyway. First up, we got some really cheap crisps. There's 6 of them. That should last me a few days at least. Last minute purchase, salted caramel popcorn. I'm intrigued. And then we also got, which is what I'm going to be eating now, chicken drumsticks, chicken satay skewers, and then also some little like cheese string things. So that's what I bought for £5. Not too bad, to be honest. Finished my food. Luckily now I'm not hungry anymore. It was really shitty food. I don't like buying just random bits of crisps and popcorn and whatever. Guess it was all I could afford that would fill me up, and so that's what I bought. I'm here for a while. I don't think I'm going to be getting any more jobs today. At least not from here. They told me that it's very unlikely that I'll get any more. So I'm going to do some editing, I think. Get this vlog edited. Let's see if I can open my laptop. As I got my laptop just here. There we go. So do some editing for a bit, and then basically when I get home, all I have to do is drop in the GoPro footage in there as well, hopefully if it's usable, and then yeah, that'll be this vlog finished, or edited at least. Where's the exit? Door release. Luckily managed to get another job, this time in the hospital in High Wycombe. So I've just left High Wycombe Hospital, and I did lock my van, yes. Pop that in there. So it was a bit of a drive to come to High Wycombe from Southampton, but what is that? Popcorn from what I was eating there. But the lighting's gone really bad again. A little bit better, I guess. But I mean, it was worth the time, I guess, and the money in the end, because they're paying me a little bit extra for like the time me going, doing the extra long drive. So that's something. So I'm doing this job, and then hopefully I'll get some more after I've dropped off. So I'm going from High Wycombe Hospital to the JR in Oxford. All it is COVID swabs. Literally a little parcel or package of COVID swabs. So delivering that right now to the JR in Oxford. Well, that's it for the moment. Maybe I'll get another job or something, or maybe I won't. This time I took the lift as opposed to the stairs because it's too late in the day, and I don't have the energy to take the stairs. I never did get any jobs after Oxford, which is okay with me because I wanted to come home anyway and relax. So I've got more jobs tomorrow. Tune into tomorrow's vlog to see where I go. Just want to say thank you for watching, and let me know if you like the video or not in the comment section below. With all that out of the way, thank you, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully, for another vlog.